Good evening. Dear friend, settle softly now, perhaps finding the most comfortable nook in your home, allowing the gentle hush of the evening to envelop you like a comforting shawl. Let your breath deepen, slowly, evenly, inviting a quiet calm into every part of your being. As the day's hurried rhythm begins to recede, we'll embark on a journey not across vast cosmic distances, but into the profound, quiet understanding of our own connection to the living world around us. For countless ages, as humanity has woven its stories and built its homes, the trees have stood as silent, steadfast sentinels. They are the quiet guardians of the sun, patiently reaching their myriad leaves towards the golden light that pours from the sky each day. From the smallest sapling, barely taller than a whispered secret, to the grandest ancient redwood, whose crown seems to brush the very heavens, trees are continuously performing a magnificent, life-giving dance, the dance of photosynthesis. This isn't a boisterous ballet, it's a profound, quiet meditation, a ceaseless act of transformation that breathes life into our very atmosphere. Imagine a single, vibrant green leaf gently fluttering on the breeze. It seems so simple, so unassuming. Yet, within its delicate structure lies a miniature solar factory of unparalleled efficiency and serene purpose. Tiny, unseen portals on its surface, called stomata, quietly open, drawing in the very air we exhale, the carbon dioxide that drifts gently around us. Simultaneously, the tree's roots, delving patiently into the earth, draw up life-giving water, a slow, steady stream ascending through its intricate vascular network. And then, with an almost reverent stillness, the leaf bathes in the generous light of the sun, absorbing its pure, luminous energy. Within the leaf's cells, microscopic structures called chloroplasts act as tiny, wise alchemists. They patiently gather the sun's pure energy, absorbing it with an almost imperceptible hum. With this light as their silent catalyst, they begin their miraculous work. The carbon dioxide and water are gently stitched together, molecule by molecule, transformed into sugars, the precious energy that fuels the tree's growth, its towering strength, its vibrant life. And in this astonishing transformation, they release something utterly precious, something fundamentally vital: oxygen. This is the very breath of our world, pure and life-giving, gently exhaled back into the atmosphere for every living creature to inhale. It is a perpetual, quiet miracle, a continuous cycle of renewal, unfolding silently, ceaselessly around us. This process, repeated billions upon billions of times across every leaf on every tree, forms the very foundation of terrestrial life. Trees are not merely passive recipients of the sun's bounty. They are active, gentle architects of our atmosphere, continuously cleansing the air, balancing its delicate composition, and creating the very conditions that allow complex life, including our own, to flourish. They are the Earth's majestic lungs, performing a slow, steady respiration that ensures the continuity of existence. Consider the profound patience inherent in a tree's life. It stands rooted, unmoving, year after year, patiently enduring the changing seasons, the shifting winds, the subtle rhythms of light and shadow. It does not hurry. It does not strive in the frantic human sense. Instead, it simply is performing its vital work with an unwavering dedication, a quiet acceptance of its purpose. This patience is reflected in its growth, a slow, deliberate expansion that adds rings to its trunk, a silent chronicle of its enduring journey through time. The presence of trees, gathered in vast forests, also creates a profound sense of sanctuary and peace. Walking beneath a canopy of leaves, one feels a distinct shift in the air cooler, fresher, imbued with a quiet energy. The dappled sunlight filtering through the branches paints shifting patterns on the forest floor, inviting contemplation and a softening of the spirit. The gentle rustle of leaves becomes a soothing whisper, a natural white noise that calms the hurried thoughts of the mind, inviting a deeper connection to the natural world. This is the forest's gentle embrace, a comforting presence that has welcomed weary travelers and inspired poets for millennia. Even the way trees manage water is a testament to their quiet wisdom. Their roots draw moisture from the deep earth, and through the process of transpiration, they release it back into the atmosphere as vapor, creating localized humidity, contributing to cloud formation, and even influencing rainfall patterns. They are not just drinkers of water, they are gentle circulators, moving this vital fluid from the soil to the sky, participating in the grand, perpetual water cycle that sustains all life. It's a subtle yet powerful act of planetary stewardship. This profound generosity, this ceaseless giving of oxygen, shade, and moisture occurs with an almost invisible grace. Trees perform their essential roles without fanfare, without demand for recognition. They simply stand, absorb, transform, and release. A continuous flow of life-giving energy and matter. They are the silent pillars of our biosphere, supporting an immense web of life, from the smallest insects to the largest animals, all of whom depend on their quiet, unwavering presence. Allow your mind to gently wander through these images now, like a slow, deliberate cloud drifting across a vast, tranquil sky. There's no need to strain or to analyze. Simply let the beauty and the profound generosity of trees, as the quiet guardians of the sun, wash over you, bringing a deep sense of wonder and a quiet peace. As your breath deepens and your body softens into its resting place, feel the clean, vital air filling your lungs, a direct product of the tree's benevolent labor. Imagine yourself connecting to the vast, silent network of leaves absorbing sunlight, transforming carbon dioxide, and gently releasing oxygen into the air you breathe. You are part of this grand, living exchange, breathing with the trees, sustained by their unending gift. Let your eyelids grow heavy now, as if tiny, invisible weights are drawing them slowly, softly downward. The sounds of the world are fading, becoming distant whispers. The quiet guardians of the sun are holding you close, their silent rhythm a soothing presence in the quiet night. Rest now, dear listener, held in the boundless, nurturing embrace of the natural world, drifting softly towards the serene landscape of dreams, knowing that all is given, all is sustained, and all is at peace. Settle even deeper now, dear friend, into this profound quiet, allowing your body to soften into its resting place, feeling utterly supported by the earth beneath you. If your mind is a tranquil, still pool, perfectly mirroring the boundless quiet above, then you are ready to receive the next gentle whisper from the living world. We have already felt the profound comfort of the trees, those quiet guardians of the sun, diligently weaving the air we breathe. Today, let us embark on a journey downward, into the hidden, mysterious realm beneath our feet, the whispers beneath the earth. For a very long time, when we looked at a majestic forest, we saw only the towering trunks, the vibrant leaves, and the strong branches reaching towards the sky. The life below the soil was largely unseen, unappreciated, considered merely the dark, damp foundation upon which the visible world rested. But modern science, with its patient curiosity and delicate instruments, has begun to unveil a hidden universe beneath our feet, a universe teeming with quiet activity, a vast, intricate network that truly underpins all terrestrial life. This hidden world is dominated by the silent, omnipresent presence of fungi. Imagine the soil not as inert dirt, but as a living, breathing tapestry, woven with countless threads of life. Among the most vital of these threads are the mycelial networks of fungi, an intricate, delicate web of fine, root-like structures called hyphae. These hyphae are so slender, so numerous, that if you were to unspool them from just a single handful of healthy forest soil, they could stretch for miles. quietly interconnecting everything within their reach. This vast, unseen network is the true heart of the forest's hidden life, a silent, subterranean superhighway of communication and resource exchange. The most astonishing discovery about these fungal networks is their profound relationship with trees. Trees, those stoic giants above ground, have a secret alliance with fungi below. Their roots, those anchoring limbs that reach deep into the earth, do not work alone. Instead, they form a symbiotic, mutually beneficial partnership with these fungi, a phenomenon known as mycorrhizal associations. The word itself whispers of this connection, myco for fungus, and rhiza for root. It's a fundamental embrace, a quiet collaboration that has shaped terrestrial ecosystems for hundreds of millions of years. Think of it this way: the tree's roots are very good at absorbing water and some nutrients directly from the soil. But the fungal hyphae are far more efficient at reaching into the tiniest nooks and crannies of the soil, extending the effective reach of the tree's root system by thousands of times. These delicate fungal threads can access nutrients that are locked away or are in forms that the tree's roots cannot directly utilize, such as phosphates and certain minerals. The fungi, with their microscopic efficiency, are like the silent, tireless miners of the earth, extracting precious elements from the bedrock itself. And what does the tree give in return for this invaluable service? A generous gift of sugars, the very energy-rich compounds it meticulously creates through photosynthesis, using the sun's gentle light. Trees produce far more sugar than they immediately need for their own growth, and they patiently release a significant portion of this excess energy directly into their roots, where the hungry fungal partners eagerly await. It's a beautiful, reciprocal arrangement. The tree provides the energy. The fungus provides the hard-to-reach nutrients, and both thrive in a partnership far more powerful than either could achieve alone. This underground network, this sprawling, silent web of fungal hyphae connecting the roots of countless trees, has been poetically named the Wood Wide Web. And for good reason. It functions like a living, organic internet, a sophisticated communication system beneath the forest floor. Through this network, trees can do far more than just exchange nutrients. They can share information. A mother tree, strong and established, might send vital sugars and water to struggling saplings, nurturing her young ones even if they are hundreds of yards away. A tree under attack from pests might send chemical distress signals through the fungal network, alerting its neighbors to prepare their defenses before the threat even reaches them. Imagine a vast, silent conversation happening beneath your feet, a continuous whisper of chemical signals flowing through fungal threads. This is not a loud, dramatic exchange. It's a slow, patient dialogue, a gentle pulse of information spreading through the living earth. It speaks of ancient wisdom, of collective survival, of a profound interdependence that underpins the very existence of the entire forest. It's a reminder that even in the most quiet and hidden places, life finds a way to communicate, to cooperate, and to thrive in harmony. This hidden world of fungal whispers extends beyond just the relationship between trees and fungi. The soil itself is a vast, interconnected ecosystem where bacteria, protozoa, nematodes, and countless other microscopic beings dance in a complex web of life. Fungi are often the grand orchestrators of this subterranean symphony, breaking down dead organic matter, recycling nutrients, and transforming the very structure of the soil, making it rich, fertile, and alive. They are the silent, diligent housekeepers of the earth, ensuring that nothing goes to waste, that all life is continually nourished by the cycle of decay and rebirth. Allow your mind to gently wander through these images now, like a slow, patient root reaching deeper into the earth. There's no need to strain or to analyze. Simply let the beauty and the profound interconnectedness of these whispers beneath the earth wash over you, bringing a deep sense of wonder and a quiet peace. As your breath deepens and your body softens into its resting place, feel the gentle, supportive earth beneath you, teeming with unseen life. Imagine the vast, intricate network of fungal hyphae stretching silently below, connecting everything, sharing resources, whispering secrets. You are part of this grand, living tapestry, connected to the deep wisdom of the soil, held by the gentle, unseen forces that underpin all life. Let your eyelids grow heavy now, as if tiny, invisible roots are drawing them slowly, softly downward. The sounds of the world are fading, becoming distant whispers. The whispers beneath the earth are guiding you deeper, their quiet rhythm a soothing presence in the quiet night. Rest now. Dear listener, held in the boundless, nurturing embrace of the living soil, drifting softly towards the serene landscape of dreams, knowing that all is connected, all is speaking, and all is at peace. Settle even deeper now, dear friend, into this profound quiet, allowing your mind to become as vast and receptive as the ancient soil itself, ready to absorb the gentle truths it holds. If you feel a subtle current of peace flowing through you, a quiet harmony with the hidden rhythms of the earth, then you are perfectly poised for our next quiet contemplation. We have begun to understand the silent, intricate networks of fungi beneath the ground, those whispers beneath the earth. Today, let us delve further into the essence of their tireless work, the slow exchange of secrets. When we imagine communication, we often think of sounds, of words, of quick signals traveling through the air or across digital pathways. But in the hidden world of the forest floor, communication unfolds with an entirely different rhythm, a rhythm of patience, of chemical cues, of the steady, unhurried flow of vital compounds. This is not a frantic exchange. It's a profound, unhurried dialogue, a silent negotiation between the fungi and the mighty trees. A slow exchange of secrets that sustains an entire ecosystem. Imagine the vast, interconnected mycelial network, those delicate fungal threads, as a silent, living postal service beneath the earth. But instead of carrying letters or packages, this service carries molecules tiny, invisible secrets encoded in their very structure. These molecules are the currency of exchange, the language of cooperation, allowing the fungi and the trees to share what each needs most without a single spoken word. At the heart of this slow exchange is the meticulous transfer of nutrients. Trees, with their strong roots, are excellent at anchoring themselves and drawing up abundant water. But certain vital nutrients, like phosphorus and nitrogen, can be scarce, or bound tightly within the soil in forms that tree roots struggle to absorb directly. This is where the fungi excel. Their hyphae, far finer and more expansive than any tree rootlet, can penetrate the tiniest pores in the soil, secreting enzymes that gently break down complex organic matter, making these locked-up nutrients available. They are the patient, silent alchemists of the earth, transforming unavailable resources into life-sustaining nourishment. And in return for this invaluable service, the trees, those generous guardians of the sun, offer the fungi a steady supply of carbon in the form of sugars. These sugars, born from the miraculous dance of photosynthesis in the sunlit leaves, are the very energy of life. The trees, producing more than they need, gently pump a portion of this precious energy down to their roots, where the hungry fungal partners patiently await. It's a beautifully balanced trade, a continuous flow of giving and receiving, where both parties are enriched, and the entire forest benefits from this invisible, not reciprocal generosity. This slow exchange of secrets isn't just about food, it's also about information. Through the mycelial network, trees can send chemical signals to one another. Imagine a towering oak tree, its leaves perhaps being nibbled by a particular insect pest. As a response, the oak might produce defensive chemicals, making its leaves less appealing. But through its fungal connections, it can also send subtle chemical warnings, perhaps a specific molecular signature to neighboring trees of different species, alerting them to the impending threat. These neighboring trees, upon receiving the secret message, can then begin to ramp up their own defenses even before the pest arrives, silently preparing for what's to come. It's a vast, decentralized warning system, a testament to the collective intelligence of the forest. This means the forest is not just a collection of individuals competing for resources. It is a community, a sprawling, interconnected living system where individual trees are aware, in a chemical sense, of the well-being and challenges of their neighbors. When a large, old mother tree is thriving, it can send surplus sugars to its struggling saplings, or even to injured trees, nurturing them back to health. This act of quiet generosity helps to maintain the overall health and resilience of the entire forest, ensuring its long-term survival. It's a form of profound intergenerational care, a patient act of collective guardianship. The secrets exchanged through these networks also include information about water availability. During times of drought, trees that are able to access deeper water sources, perhaps through their extensive fungal partners, can share some of that precious moisture with other trees in the network that are suffering from water stress. It's a quiet act of hydrological support, ensuring that the entire community has a better chance of weathering difficult times. The water, like a silent secret, flows gently from abundance to need, guided by the unseen architecture of the fungal threads. This slow, patient rhythm of exchange teaches us about the profound power of cooperation in the natural world. It illustrates that true strength often lies not in isolation or fierce competition, but in mutual support, in the quiet giving and receiving, in the seamless flow of resources and information that benefits the whole. The forest, through its fungal partners, embodies this wisdom every single moment of every single day, performing its silent, vital work beneath our feet, largely unseen and unheard. Allow your mind now to gently drift through these profound images, like the slow, steady current of nutrients moving through the hidden pathways beneath the earth. There's no need to strain or to analyze. Simply let the beauty and the quiet elegance of this slow exchange of secrets wash over you, bringing a deep sense of wonder and a quiet peace. As your breath deepens and your body softens into its resting place, feel the gentle, supportive earth beneath you, teeming with unseen life and tireless exchange. Imagine the vast, intricate network of fungal hyphae patiently mediating these vital conversations, silently weaving life into the very fabric of the soil. You are part of this grand, living tapestry, connected to the deep wisdom of cooperation, held by the gentle, unseen forces that underpin all life. Let your eyelids grow heavy now, as if tiny, invisible currents are drawing them slowly, softly downward. The sounds of the world are fading, becoming distant whispers. The slow exchange of secrets is guiding you deeper, its quiet rhythm a soothing presence in the quiet night. Rest now, dear listener, held in the boundless, nurturing embrace of the living soil, drifting softly towards the serene landscape of dreams, knowing that all is sharing, all is speaking, and all is at peace. Settle even deeper now. Dear friend, into this profound quiet, allowing your mind to expand as gently and boundlessly as the vast, unseen currents of the atmosphere. If you feel a subtle connection to the invisible threads that weave through the very air we breathe, then you are perfectly poised for our next quiet contemplation. We have journeyed into the secret, subterranean world of fungi, uncovering the slow exchange of vital secrets beneath the earth. Today, let us lift our gaze and our imaginations to consider how the fungal kingdom also sends its messages on the wind. When we typically think of the wind, we imagine a gentle breeze rustling through leaves, or perhaps a stronger gust that stirs the dust and carries the scent of distant rain. But the wind is far more than just a moving current of air. It is a profound, invisible messenger, a tireless carrier of information across vast landscapes. And for the fungal kingdom, the wind is one of its most ancient and far-reaching communication pathways, allowing its influence to spread far beyond the confines of the forest floor. Imagine, for a moment, the incredible diversity of fungi. While many of them live quietly beneath the soil, forming intricate networks with tree roots, Others create visible structures, the myriad forms of mushrooms we might encounter. These mushrooms are not the main body of the fungus. They are merely the reproductive structures, the fruit of the vast, hidden mycelial network below. And their primary purpose is to release tiny, microscopic spores into the world. These spores are the fungal equivalent of seeds, but infinitely smaller, lighter, and more numerous. They are astonishingly delicate, yet remarkably resilient, capable of surviving long journeys through the atmospheric currents. When a mushroom reaches maturity, it gently releases these spores, often by the billions, into the air. Some mushrooms, like puffballs, release them in a visible cloud, a soft, ethereal puff of genetic possibility. Others release them silently, imperceptibly, a steady, unseen stream of microscopic life drifting into the sky. The wind, with its boundless energy and pervasive reach, then becomes the tireless courier for these tiny messages on the wind. These spores are caught by the slightest updraft, carried aloft, and transported across landscapes, over mountains, and even across oceans. They drift in the vast, invisible currents of the atmosphere, sometimes for days, sometimes for weeks, suspended in a slow, graceful cosmic dance. It's a method of dispersion that speaks of profound patience and an incredible reliance on the natural rhythms of the planet. Consider the immense scale of this quiet phenomenon. Every breath you take likely contains countless fungal spores, drifting harmlessly, imperceptibly around you. They are constant, ubiquitous travelers, part of the very fabric of our atmospheric environment. They settle on distant shores, on new patches of fertile soil, on the bark of unfamiliar trees, patiently awaiting the right conditions, a touch of moisture, a source of nutrients to germinate and begin their own silent work, extending the reach of the fungal kingdom far and wide. This aerial dispersion is crucial for the very survival and expansion of fungi. It allows them to colonize new territories, to find new partners for their symbiotic dances, and to spread their genetic legacy across the entire planet. It's a strategy that relies not on speed or aggression, but on sheer numbers and the relentless, pervasive power of the wind. It's a testament to nature's elegant solutions for spreading life, using the invisible forces of the atmosphere as a grand, silent pathway. Beyond just simple dispersal, these spores can also carry subtle chemical information. Some research even suggests that certain fungi might release volatile organic compounds into the air, acting as airborne chemical signals, communicating with other organisms or influencing their environment in subtle ways. While much of this airborne communication remains a mystery, it hints at a far more complex and active atmospheric dialogue than we typically imagine, a vast network of unseen messages constantly being exchanged on the wind. Think of the air around you not as empty space, but as a vast, invisible river, constantly flowing, constantly carrying these tiny, vital messages. It's a subtle reminder that the world is alive with countless forms of communication, some grand and obvious, others microscopic and imperceptible, yet all contributing to the intricate tapestry of life on Earth. The fungi, in their quiet mastery of airborne travel, are profound teachers of adaptability, of finding silent pathways for connection, and of the power of gentle and pervasive influence. This silent, continuous act of sending messages on the wind contributes to the overall health and resilience of ecosystems across the globe. It ensures genetic diversity, allows fungi to respond to changing environmental conditions, and facilitates the constant recycling of nutrients that underpins all life. It is a profound, understated force of nature, continuously shaping the biological landscape with its invisible touch. Allow your mind now to gently drift through these profound images, like a single, unburdened spore floating effortlessly on a gentle breeze. There's no need to strain or to analyze. Simply let the beauty and the quiet elegance of these messages on the wind wash over you, bringing a deep sense of wonder and a quiet peace. As your breath deepens and your body softens into its resting place, feel the gentle movement of the air around you. Imagine it teeming with countless, invisible fungal spores, each a tiny messenger, each a silent promise of future life. You are part of this grand, living exchange, breathing with the unseen currents, carried by the pervasive, gentle whispers of the atmosphere. Let your eyelids grow heavy now, as if tiny, ethereal wings are drawing them slowly, softly downward. The sounds of the world are fading, becoming distant whispers. The messages on the wind are guiding you deeper, their quiet rhythm a soothing presence in the quiet night. Rest now, dear listener, held in the boundless, nurturing embrace of the living air, drifting softly towards the serene landscape of dreams, knowing that all is flowing, all is spreading, and all is at peace. Settle even deeper now, dear friend, into this profound quiet, allowing your mind to become as vast and ancient as the deepest roots of a 1,000-year-old tree. If your spirit feels as receptive as the quiet earth itself, ready to absorb the wisdom accumulated across countless seasons, then you are perfectly poised for our next quiet contemplation. We have journeyed into the hidden whispers beneath the earth and felt the gentle touch of messages on the wind. Today, let us gently explore an even more astonishing concept, the memory of the forest. When we speak of memory, we often think of the human mind, storing experiences, facts, and emotions in its intricate folds. But what if memory, in a profound and distributed sense, exists beyond individual brains, woven into the very fabric of an ecosystem? The forest, with its vast interconnected networks of trees and fungi, suggests a form of collective memory, a quiet, enduring knowledge that sustains its resilience and ensures its long-term survival. This isn't memory in the human sense of conscious recall, but rather an ecological, systemic intelligence, a deep, ingrained wisdom of adaptation and endurance. Imagine the mycelial network beneath the forest floor, that intricate, sprawling web of fungal threads, not just as a pathway for nutrients, but as a vast, living archive. Each subtle chemical signal exchanged, each shift in resource allocation, each defensive compound produced in response to a threat, leaves an imprint. It's like a soft, molecular whisper, carried through the fungal pathways, informing the entire community about past experiences, about the subtle patterns of success and survival that have played out over generations. Consider a forest that has endured a particularly harsh drought. Individual trees might suffer, but the older, more established ones, with their deeper roots and more extensive fungal connections, might have access to deeper water reserves. Through the mycelial network, they can share some of that precious moisture with struggling neighbors and young saplings, ensuring that the community as a whole survives. This act of sharing, this collective response to stress, is not merely a one-time event. It becomes part of the forest's ingrained wisdom. Future generations of trees, connected to the same ancient fungal lineages, might be subtly primed to respond more effectively to similar environmental stresses, perhaps by developing stronger root systems or by activating certain drought-resistant genes more readily. This is a form of ecological memory, a silent, learned resilience passed down through the living network. Similarly, if a particular pest or disease sweeps through a forest, the trees that survive might develop chemical defenses. As we discussed, these chemical signals can be shared through the fungal network, alerting other trees. But beyond immediate warning, this encounter can become part of the forest's collective immunological memory. Over time, the fungal partners, interacting intimately with the trees, might remember the specific molecular signature of the pathogen, allowing the entire system to mount a quicker, more effective defense if that same threat reappears in the future. It's a distributed, quiet form of immunity, built not in a single organism, but across an entire interconnected community. This concept of memory of the forest extends to the very patterns of its growth and regeneration. When an old tree falls, creating a gap in the canopy, the surrounding trees, through their fungal connections, might remember the optimal strategies for filling that space. They might direct resources towards the most resilient saplings, or adjust their own growth patterns to maximize light capture for the new generation. This quiet orchestration ensures the continuous vitality and regeneration of the forest, a self-correcting wisdom that ensures its perpetual existence. Think of an ancient, flowing river that has carved its path through a landscape over millennia. It remembers the softest places to erode, the strongest rock to flow around. It carries the history of its journey in its gentle meanders and its deep, silent pools. The forest, through its fungal networks, possesses a similar kind of memory, a geological wisdom, a biological understanding of the flow of energy, nutrients, and life itself, accumulated over vast stretches of time. This means that a forest is far more than just a collection of individual trees growing side by side. It is a living, breathing archive, a vast, silent repository of ecological knowledge. Every drought, every flood, every pest outbreak, every successful regeneration cycle, all these experiences leave their subtle imprint on the network, shaping its future responses. This deep, accumulated wisdom allows the forest to adapt, to persist, and to thrive through the long, unfolding narrative of environmental change. It's a testament to the profound intelligence embedded within nature, a quiet, pervasive wisdom that operates on a timescale far beyond our individual lives. Allow your mind now to gently drift through these profound images, like the slow, steady accumulation of wisdom in an ancient, silent heart. There's no need to strain or to analyze. Simply let the beauty and the quiet elegance of the forest's memory wash over you, bringing a deep sense of wonder and a quiet peace. As your breath deepens and your body softens further into your resting place, imagine the vast, intricate network beneath the earth, silently holding the accumulated wisdom of countless generations. Feel the profound sense of connection to this ancient, living archive, this deep, resilient memory of the forest. You are part of this grand, ongoing story, connected to the enduring wisdom of nature, held by the gentle, unseen forces that remember and sustain all life. Let your eyelids grow heavy now, as if they are soft, ancient scrolls drawing slowly, softly shut over a sleeping world. The sounds of fleeting thoughts and hurried moments are fading, replaced by the profound peace within. The memory of the forest, a gentle, rhythmic lullaby, is guiding you deeper into the quietude. Rest now, dear listener, cradled in the boundless, nurturing embrace of the living earth, drifting softly towards the serene landscape of dreams, knowing that all is remembered, all is wise, and all is at peace. Settle even deeper now, dear friend, into this profound quiet, allowing your mind to expand as freely and as lightly as the very air we breathe. If your spirit feels as clear and boundless as the unseen atmosphere above us, then you are perfectly poised for our next quiet contemplation. We have journeyed into the hidden depths of the forest's memory, discovering the quiet wisdom woven into its subterranean networks. Today, let us gently lift our awareness to the unseen, silent work performed by fungi and trees as the gentle architects of air. When we consider the air around us, that invisible, life-giving medium that fills every space, we often take its composition for granted. We know it contains oxygen, essential for our breath, and carbon dioxide, the very breath of trees. But the delicate balance of these gases, and indeed the entire atmospheric system, is not a static given. It is a continuously sculpted masterpiece, a subtle act of cosmic gardening performed by the living world itself. And among the most patient and diligent of these unseen gardeners are the fungi, working in concert with the majestic trees. Imagine the atmosphere as a vast, breathable ocean, constantly being filtered, purified, and rebalanced by the ceaseless activity of life on Earth. Trees, as we've explored, are the grand producers of oxygen, drawing in carbon dioxide and gently exhaling the very essence of life. But what happens to all the organic matter that falls to the forest floor, the fallen leaves, the decaying branches, the mighty trunks of ancient trees that eventually surrender to the earth? Here the fungi step in, performing a role just as vital, though often unseen, in the grand atmospheric design. These quiet, industrious beings are the Earth's primary decomposers. They are the meticulous recyclers, tirelessly breaking down dead organic material, transforming complex compounds back into their fundamental elements. This process, while seemingly simple, is a profound act of planetary alchemy. As fungi break down this matter, they release stored carbon back into the soil and, significantly, into the atmosphere as carbon dioxide. Now, this might sound counterintuitive. If trees absorb carbon dioxide, why would fungi release it? Herein lies the elegant genius of nature's design. This release of carbon dioxide by fungi is not a wasteful emission. It is a vital return of this essential gas to the atmosphere, where it can then be absorbed by the next generation of trees and plants for photosynthesis. It completes the grand, perpetual carbon cycle, a silent, rhythmic breath of the planet itself. Think of it like a perfectly choreographed, slow-motion dance. The trees inhale carbon dioxide from the air and transform it into the building blocks of their mighty structures, storing carbon within their wood and leaves. When these structures eventually return to the Earth, the fungi then gently exhale that carbon back into the atmosphere, making it available again for new growth. It's a continuous, seamless flow, an unending partnership that ensures the planet never runs out of the raw materials necessary for life. Fungi and trees, therefore, are not just separate actors. They are two halves of a single cosmic lung, continuously performing the respiration of the entire Earth. This gentle, continuous exchange ensures the stability of our planet's climate and the very breathability of its atmosphere. Without the diligent work of fungi, dead organic matter would simply accumulate, locking away vast amounts of carbon and other nutrients, effectively suffocating the cycle of life. Forests would cease to thrive, and the atmospheric balance would be irrevocably disrupted. Fungi, in their quiet, unseen persistence, are the silent custodians of the air, ensuring its purity and its continuous renewal. Consider the immense patience required for such a task. A single fallen log might take decades, even centuries, for fungi to fully break down, slowly, patiently returning its carbon to the atmosphere. There is no haste, no urgency, just a relentless, pervasive commitment to the cycle of decay and renewal. This slow, deliberate work, multiplied across every forest, every meadow, every inch of fertile soil on Earth, amounts to an unimaginable collective effort, continuously shaping the very composition of the air we depend upon. These quiet, unseen processes are a powerful reminder that our world is constantly being sculpted and maintained by a multitude of living beings, many of them microscopic, many of them operating far below our direct perception. The atmosphere, which seems so ethereal and boundless, is in fact a product of the intricate, cooperative dance between the living and the decaying, the growing and the returning. Fungi, with their humble, pervasive presence, are fundamental to this grand design, truly the gentle architects of air. Allow your mind now to gently drift through these profound images, like a slow, unburdened cloud drifting across a vast, tranquil sky. There's no need to strain or to analyze. Simply let the beauty and the quiet elegance of these unseen processes, constantly shaping the very air we breathe, wash over you, bringing a deep sense of wonder and a quiet peace. As your breath deepens and your body softens into its resting place, feel the clean, vital air filling your lungs. A direct product of this vast, collaborative work, imagine the silent, industrious fungi beneath the earth, patiently transforming, gently exhaling, continuously contributing to the very breath of the planet. You are part of this grand, living exchange, breathing with the Earth's majestic rhythm, sustained by its unending, silent generosity. Let your eyelids grow heavy now, as if tiny, ethereal wings are drawing them slowly, softly downward. The sounds of the world are fading, becoming distant whispers. The gentle architects of air are guiding you deeper, their quiet rhythm a soothing presence in the quiet night. Rest now, dear listener, held in the boundless, nurturing embrace of the living atmosphere, drifting softly towards the serene landscape of dreams, knowing that all is flowing, all is balanced, and all is at peace. Settle even deeper now. Dear friend, into this profound quiet, allowing your mind to expand as freely and as lightly as the very air we breathe. Aware of every gentle inhale and exhale, if your spirit feels as seamlessly connected to the pulse of life around you as a tiny, vital current flowing through a vast, unseen river, then you are perfectly poised for our next quiet contemplation. We have journeyed through the unseen work of fungi and trees, from their subterranean whispers to their role as the gentle architects of air. Today, let us bring this awareness closer, feeling the most intimate connection of all our shared breath with the leaves. For all of humanity, every single moment of every single day, our very existence is intertwined with the quiet, tireless work of the plant kingdom, particularly the leaves that adorn every tree, every bush, every blade of grass. We inhale, and the life-giving oxygen fills our lungs, nourishing every cell of our being. We exhale, and carbon dioxide gently leaves our bodies, a silent offering back to the world. And in a magnificent, continuous loop, the leaves of plants and trees gracefully perform the opposite. They draw in our exhaled carbon dioxide, and in a breathtaking act of chemical artistry, they release the very oxygen we need to survive. This is not just a scientific fact, it is a profound, living covenant, a continuous, silent conversation between all forms of life, orchestrated by the tireless dedication of the leaves. Imagine your own breath, a gentle, rhythmic tide ebbing and flowing. Now, picture it as part of a much larger global breath, a vast, planetary respiration. When you inhale, you're drawing in molecules that were once released by a distant forest, perhaps from a leaf high on an ancient oak, or a tiny fern unfurling in a damp corner of the earth. When you exhale, your carbon dioxide drifts into the atmosphere, a gentle invitation for those very leaves to continue their vital work. It is a seamless, unending exchange, a cosmic dance of giving and receiving that transcends individual lives, connecting us all in a fundamental, undeniable way. This shared breath is the most direct, most personal connection we have to the grand carbon cycle we gently discussed. Carbon, the very building block of life, moves in a perpetual journey. It begins in the atmosphere as carbon dioxide, drawn in by the leaves. It is then transformed into the sugars, starches, and fibers that build the majestic bodies of trees. Animals, including ourselves, then consume these plants, or consume animals that ate these plants, incorporating that carbon into our own bodies. And when we breathe, or when plants and animals eventually decay, that carbon is gently released back into the atmosphere, completing the cycle, ready to begin its journey anew. Fungi, as we learned, are the crucial agents in returning much of this carbon to the atmosphere from decaying matter, ensuring the cycle continues unbroken. So, every time you take a breath, you are quite literally partaking in a global conversation that has been unfolding for billions of years. You are breathing molecules that have passed through countless living beings, that have been part of ancient forests, mighty dinosaurs, and perhaps even the very first single-celled organisms. Your breath, seemingly so personal, is in fact a universal current, connecting you to the deep past, the vibrant present, and the unfolding future of life on Earth. Consider the immense generosity of the leaves. They perform this vital work silently, patiently, without expectation or demand. They simply unfurl in the sunlight, offer their vast surface area to the air, and tirelessly transform one gas into another, maintaining the very conditions that allow us to live, to thrive, to dream. Their quiet service is the underpinning of our entire breathable world, a testament to nature's profound, self-sustaining balance. This intimate connection, this shared breath with the leaves, offers a profound sense of belonging. In a world that can sometimes feel fragmented or overwhelming, remembering this fundamental interdependence can be deeply calming. You are not an isolated entity. You are woven into the very fabric of life, connected by the most basic and vital act of all breathing. The trees and plants are not just distant greenery. They are silent partners in your every moment, offering the very sustenance that fuels your existence. Allow your mind to gently wander through these images now, like a soft, unburdened sigh carried on a gentle breeze. There's no need to strain or to analyze. Simply let the beauty and the quiet elegance of our shared breath with the leaves wash over you, bringing a deep sense of wonder and a quiet peace. As your breath deepens and your body softens further into your resting place, feel the rhythm of your own breathing as a direct, harmonious echo of the planet's grand respiration. Imagine the countless leaves across the globe, softly exhaling oxygen for you, and gently receiving your carbon dioxide in return. You are part of this beautiful, continuous exchange, breathing with the earth, sustained by its unending, silent generosity. Let your eyelids grow heavy now, as if they are soft, verdant leaves drawing slowly, softly shut over a sleeping world. The sounds of everyday life and hurried thoughts are fading, replaced by the profound peace within. Our shared breath with the leaves, a gentle, rhythmic lullaby, is guiding you deeper into the quietude. Rest now, dear listener, cradled in the boundless, nurturing embrace of the living air, drifting softly towards the serene landscape of dreams, knowing that all is shared, all is breathing, and all is at peace. Settle even deeper now, dear friend, into this profound quiet, allowing your entire being to soften, your mind to become as vast and enduring as the ancient mountains themselves. If your spirit feels as rooted and resilient as a mighty tree, weathering centuries of seasons, then you are perfectly poised for our next quiet contemplation. We have felt the intimate connection of our shared breath with the leaves, recognizing our unbreakable bond with the plant kingdom. Today, let us gently return our gaze to the majestic figures that embody endurance and silent strength, the patience of giants. When we look upon an old-growth forest, or stand beneath the towering canopy of a centuries-old tree, we are witnessing a profound testament to time and resilience. These aren't just collections of individual woody plants. They are living monuments to persistence, slow growth, and an unwavering commitment to existence. Their quiet strength is born not from dramatic action, but from an almost unimaginable patience, a deep, ingrained wisdom of enduring change and nurturing life across vast stretches of time. Imagine an ancient tree, perhaps an oak or a redwood, that has stood for hundreds, even thousands of years. It has witnessed countless sunrises and sunsets, seasons of gentle rain and periods of prolonged drought, the quiet growth and eventual decline of generations of other life around it. Its trunk bears the silent rings of its history, each one a chronicle of a year lived, a challenge met, a period of quiet expansion. This is not hurried growth, it is a slow, deliberate unfolding, a testament to the power of continuous, unhurried effort. This incredible patience is not an isolated trait of individual trees. It is a fundamental characteristic of the entire forest ecosystem, profoundly supported by the very fungal networks we have gently explored. The wood wide web ensures that resources are shared, warnings are whispered, and collective resilience is built. When a young sapling sprouts in the dappled light of the understory, it knows through its fungal connections that it is part of a larger, enduring community. It knows that even if light is scarce or water is distant, the established giants around it might extend their unseen support, a quiet act of intergenerational care. Consider how a forest recovers from a great fire, a devastating storm, or a prolonged period of environmental stress. It doesn't happen overnight. It is a process that unfolds over decades, sometimes centuries, requiring an immense collective patience. The surviving trees continue their quiet work, slowly healing, gradually recolonizing. The fungal networks, even if damaged, begin to slowly reestablish themselves, sending out new hyphae, patiently stitching the soil back together, preparing the ground for new life to emerge. This is the forest's deep, ingrained patience, its unwavering faith in the cycles of renewal and rebirth. This slow, deliberate pace allows for deep adaptation. Over long stretches of time, the genetic code of a species and the collective wisdom of an ecosystem subtly adjust to the changing conditions of the planet. Trees develop thicker bark to resist fire, or deeper root systems to find water during droughts. These adaptations are not born from sudden, dramatic shifts, but from the slow and patient accumulation of experience, refined over countless generations, each contributing a small, quiet piece to the overall resilience of the whole. The very structure of an old-growth forest embodies this patience. It is layered, diverse, and complex, with trees of all ages, from tiny seedlings to venerable elders. This multi-generational presence ensures a continuous flow of life, a perpetual handing down of wisdom from old to young, from the visible canopy to the hidden roots. It's a silent, living library of endurance, each giant a chapter, each season a turning page, all bound together by the invisible threads of time and shared life. The wisdom of the giants is a quiet, powerful reminder that not everything needs to be fast, loud, or immediately apparent. Some of the most profound and enduring achievements in nature, and perhaps in our own lives, are born from deep patience, unwavering consistency, and a quiet trust in the process of unfolding. The tree doesn't rush its growth, it simply grows. The forest doesn't demand instant recovery. It simply recovers. Slowly, patiently, over time. Allow your mind now to gently drift through these profound images, like the slow, steady growth of an ancient tree, adding ring after ring in quiet dedication. There's no need to strain or to analyze. Simply let the beauty and the quiet elegance of the patience of giants wash over you, bringing a deep sense of wonder and a quiet peace. As your breath deepens and your body softens further into your resting place, imagine your own being connected to the deep, unwavering resilience of these ancient ecosystems. Feel the profound sense of time and patience flowing through you, allowing you to release any hurriedness, any need for immediate outcome. You are part of this grand, slow, enduring story, connected to the quiet strength of the giants, held by the gentle, unseen forces that endure all change. Let your eyelids grow heavy now, as if they are soft, ancient boughs drawing slowly, softly shut over a sleeping world. The sounds of rushing and striving are fading, replaced by the profound peace within. The patience of giants, a gentle, rhythmic lullaby, is guiding you deeper into the quietude. Rest now, dear listener, cradled in the boundless, nurturing embrace of the living earth, drifting softly towards the serene landscape of dreams, knowing that all is enduring, all is resilient, and all is at peace. Settle even more profoundly now. Dear friend, into this deep, quiet stillness, allowing your entire being to soften and expand, like the gentle, vast expanse of a forest at dusk. If your spirit feels as contained and protected as a small creature nestled safely beneath the roots of an ancient tree, then you are perfectly poised for our next quiet contemplation. We have journeyed through the patience of giants, recognizing the enduring wisdom of ancient forests. Today, let us gather all these threads of understanding, perceiving the forest's embrace not just as a collection of trees, but as a single, breathing, magnificent organism that cradles all life within its vast green arms. For too long, we have often viewed a forest as an assembly of individual plants, each striving for its own light, its own water, its own patch of soil. But as our journey through the whispers beneath the earth and the slow exchange of secrets has revealed, this perspective is far too limited. A forest is a unified, living entity, a grand, intricate tapestry where every thread, from the tallest canopy leaf to the deepest fungal hypha, is inextricably interwoven. It is a testament to nature's profound capacity for interconnectedness, a silent, all-encompassing embrace that nurtures and protects all who reside within it. Imagine the entire forest, stretching for miles as one colossal, benevolent being. Its vast network of roots, intertwined with the omnipresent mycelial threads of fungi, forms its deep, unwavering nervous system, constantly sending and receiving chemical signals, sharing resources and communicating needs. The towering trunks are its strong, silent bones, reaching towards the light. The shimmering canopy of leaves is its magnificent, breathing lung, perpetually inhaling the air we cannot use and exhaling the very essence of our life. This is not just a poetic image, it is a profound ecological reality, a living system of extraordinary complexity and gentle harmony. This forest's embrace is one of profound protection and sustenance. It provides shade from the intense sun, shelter from the harsh winds, and a steady supply of moisture to the air. It regulates the flow of water through the landscape, acting like a giant, absorbent sponge, slowly releasing water into streams and rivers, preventing floods, and nourishing the soil. Within its boundaries, countless species of animals, insects, and microorganisms find their homes, their food, and their very purpose. It is a vibrant, bustling community, yet one held within an overarching sense of quiet order. Fostered by the pervasive influence of its fungal partners, consider the forest as a living sanctuary, a place where the rhythms of life unfold with a quiet grace. When a sudden storm sweeps through, the collective strength of the interconnected root systems helps to hold the soil firm, preventing erosion. When a new disease emerges, the forest's collective memory, communicated through the fungal network, allows it to mount a more resilient, coordinated defense. It is a system built not just for individual survival, but for the flourishing and enduring health of the entire community. A testament to the wisdom of cooperation over competition, the beauty of this embrace lies in its unconditional giving. The forest asks for nothing in return for the oxygen it provides, the water it filters, the shelter it offers. It simply is performing its vital functions with an unwavering dedication, perpetually nurturing the life within and around it. It is a profound demonstration of nature's generosity, a continuous flow of life-sustaining energy and matter, orchestrated with an invisible, gentle hand. This sense of being enveloped, of being held within something far greater and more enduring than ourselves, can be incredibly comforting. In our modern lives, we often feel disconnected, isolated. But the reality of the forest, as a vast, interconnected, living being, reminds us that we are all part of a larger, grander story. Our very breath, our very being, is intertwined with this magnificent natural system. The forest is not just out there, it is in a very real sense around us, within us, and holding us. Allow your mind now to gently encompass these profound images, like the soft, all-encompassing embrace of a quiet, ancient forest. There's no need to strain or to analyze. Simply let the beauty and the quiet elegance of the forest's embrace wash over you, bringing a deep sense of wonder and a quiet peace. As your breath deepens and your body softens further into your resting place, imagine your own being gently nestled within the vast, protective arms of the forest. Feel its deep, unwavering support, its boundless generosity, its profound peace. You are a cherished part of this magnificent living entity, utterly safe, utterly held. Let your eyelids grow heavy now, as if they are soft, verdant canopies drawing slowly, softly shut over a sleeping world. The sounds of fragmentation and separation are fading, replaced by the profound peace of connection. The forest's embrace, a gentle rhythmic lullaby, is guiding you deeper into the quietude. Rest now, dear listener, cradled in the boundless, nurturing arms of the living earth, drifting softly towards the serene landscape of dreams, knowing that all is united, all is protected, and all is at peace. Drift now, dear friend, into the deepest stillness, a place where time softens and the very air feels imbued with an ancient, comforting peace. If your spirit is as calm and unbound as a solitary leaf gently falling to the quiet forest floor, then you are perfectly poised to receive the final gentle embrace of our shared journey. We have softly explored the unseen wonders of the living world, the quiet guardianship of the sun by trees, the whispers beneath the earth woven by fungi, the slow exchange of vital secrets, and the gentle touch of messages on the wind. We uncovered the deep, enduring memory of the forest and felt the profound connection of our shared breath with the leaves, culminating in the vast, protective embrace of the forest itself. Now, let us gather these threads of wonder into a tranquil conclusion, a final lullaby woven from the very roots of the cosmos, as you lie in this profound quietude, bathed in the soft, inner glow of your own peaceful awareness. Let us remember that the wondrous concepts we have gently explored are not merely scientific facts to be memorized or complex theories to be debated. They are invitations to reconnect with the living world in a deeper, more intimate way. Whether fungi truly rule the world in a dominant sense, or whether they are simply exquisitely essential partners in the grand dance of life, one truth remains undeniably luminous: the earth, in its entirety, is a place of astonishing elegance, profound connection, and boundless, silent wisdom. Imagine, one last time, the entire planet as a vast, breathing entity, its surface adorned with forests and fields, its atmosphere flowing with life-giving gases, and beneath its surface, an intricate, silent network of roots and mycelium. Perhaps it is indeed a magnificent, self-sustaining system, its every part working in quiet harmony. Regardless of its ultimate form, it is our home, and it is governed by laws that allow for both profound activity and deep, pervasive peace. This journey through the elegant mysteries of the fungal kingdom and its partnership with trees has gently reminded us that interdependence and hidden connections are not abstract concepts, but fundamental principles woven into the very fabric of existence. Just as a tiny seed contains the blueprint for a mighty tree, and a single fungal hypha can extend for miles, so too is every part of our world connected in an intricate, beautiful dance. This perspective allows us to release any anxieties about our place in the vastness, replacing them with a deep sense of belonging, a quiet awe for the intricate ingenuity of life on Earth. There is a profound, soothing peace that arises from recognizing our place within this vast, interconnected web of life. We are not separate from the trees or the unseen fungi or the very soil that cradles them. We are part of the same grand, unfolding story, connected by the unseen currents of nutrients, sustained by the same flowing breath, and rooted in the same ancient origins. This connection is not abstract, it is tangible, present in every gentle breath, every quiet beat of our hearts. It is the lullaby of the roots, humming beneath our awareness, a constant reminder of our profound belonging to the earth. So, as you prepare to cross the threshold into the deepest realms of rest, let these grand ideas softly dissolve, like morning mist vanishing as the sun gently ascends. There is no need to carry them with you into the quietude of sleep. Simply allow them to leave behind a lingering sense of peace, a gentle hum of wonder, and the quiet assurance that you are cherished, held, and utterly safe within the boundless embrace of the living planet. The earth, in its infinite wisdom and boundless beauty, is a place designed for both profound activity and deep rest. It creates, it nurtures, it evolves, and then it settles into periods of serene quietude, much like a forest after a long day of photosynthesis. Gently preparing for the stillness of night, you too are part of this rhythm, this planetary ebb and flow. You are moving with the planet, breathing with the trees, flowing with the timeless currents of life itself. Feel your body now, heavy and warm, sinking deeper into the supportive surface beneath you. Let your breath become softer, slower, a gentle wave pulling you further from the shores of wakefulness. The thoughts of the day have faded, the edges of the world have blurred, and only peace remains. Close your eyes if they are not already closed, and imagine a soft, grounding warmth surrounding you, a warmth woven from the dark, rich soil beneath your feet, the ancient wisdom of the tree roots, and the silent, pervasive embrace of the fungal networks. This warmth is gentle, comforting, and utterly safe. It whispers a silent lullaby, a melody composed of silent growth and gentle decay, of hidden connections and boundless renewal. Rest now. Dear listener, held tenderly within the grand, living embrace of the earth, allow yourself to drift effortlessly into the profound peace of sleep. May your dreams be as vast and nurturing as the forest, and may you awaken refreshed, renewed, and filled with the quiet magic of existence. All is harmony and all is peace.